What's up, world? Thank you so much for tuning in to Kicking It with Lyrick Official. Make sure you like, comment, and also subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Listen, I love to hear from my viewers. If you have any content ideas or anybody that you feel like I should be interviewing, make sure you email me at kickingitwithlyrickofficial@gmail.com. Again, it's kickingitwithlyrickofficial@gmail.com. Listen, I love you all. And to all my evolutionary manifestors, make sure you continue working, continue evolving, and continue transforming to the person that you were designed to be. Ashe, 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 ashe.
This is a PSA for everyone out there with aligned chakras, alkaline bodies, with your crystal toting, beads wearing, money multiplying, business move making asses. Wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee. Rich rising. We're making money today, right? We're in our bag today, right? Oh wait, hold on, wait. Did y'all wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Oh, y'all wanna breathe? All right, okay, let's breathe, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some time. Come on, let's stretch. 1, 2, 3, and push out 4. 1, 2, 3, and push out 4. All right, y'all ready? We're making boss moves, right? We live every day our best selves, right? We believe in ourselves every day, right? We're reading our contracts, we're dotting our I's, we're crossing our T's, we're being respectful. We're not lowering ourselves for anyone. Get in your place and stay there. You don't move. No one can move you. No one can shake you from your position because this is your time. You are the star of the show, and the motherfucking show goes on. Not now, monkey gon' stop that shit. You hear what I'm saying? We go into every situation with the light that shines from within us, right? Oh, you forgot about that, huh? Let me tell you something. The world does not have time for you to not have your shit together. How are you gonna be the first millionaire in your family when you're making time for that bullshit, whining over small issues and being afraid of success? You are the one who's gonna break the generational curses and change the way that things are in your family. You are the one who's gonna change the financial situation in your household. You are the one who's gonna get up every day and wreck your brain to be innovative, to be different, to be the one that stood apart. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your ass up. You're gonna get yourself together. You're gonna pray. You're gonna give offering. You're gonna roll up, do your wake and bake, get your coffee, pull your cards, talk to your ancestors, and prepare yourself to make a wave, baby. Because that's what you are. You're a wave. And you know what happens at the beach? A wave comes and some people run away from the wave. Some people get hit by the wave and they just get washed out. But others jump into the wave. They embrace it. Its power, its strength, the force of it. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are a movement, a growing movement. And as long as you remember that, you'll have every goal at the tip of your fingertips. All right. I'll get off y'all necks now. I'll let y'all breathe. But you better get out your feelings because there ain't no money in there. Okay? Rich rising and divine living, babies. Now wipe your face, get your ass up, and shine. Fuck you mean. Give up. Bye.
Warning. The alleged views expressed in this interview and/or commentary are solely those of the individuals providing them and do not directly represent or reflect the opinions of the Kicking It with Lyrick official show, its hosts, or affiliates. Content may contain strong language. Viewers' discretion is advised. What's up, everybody? Listen, I am so excited about today. We have an amazing interview in store for you today. We have the beautiful and the amazing Ajna Surah here with Kicking It with Lyric Official. I hope you all are ready, and make sure you like, comment, and also subscribe, baby. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. All right, we are gonna get the show prepared. I said the story, y'all. What I got on my mind? We gonna get the show prepared. We gonna get the show started, and we are about to get into it. But as y'all know, I have two amazing and beautiful co-hosts that I cannot do this without. All right, so without further ado.
Dos, tres, cuatro.
What's up, my beautiful ladies?
Hi.
How are y'all doing
What's
today?
up?
Are
Doing
y'all ready for
great.
today's greatness?
I'm
Yes.
feeling
I'm
ready
so
to be
excited.
born.
Look, y'all, I'm already having some freezing issues, but as I say, we gonna work directly through those, okay? Y'all look
Yeah.
beautiful. Listen, everybody, as you may know, it is Pride Month, all right? So as you can see, the Kicking It with Lyric official show is definitely representing Pride 1000%. Let's get into some of these beautiful looks. Come on, Onyx, tell us a little bit about your look, goddess.
Oh, this is just a natural, everyday look. Didn't do nothing too much. She was just going out and errands and running them. So that's what I was giving today. Nice little
Okay.
Mont Blanc custom units, black
Period.
crystal, because you can never go out the house without that.
You can,
And
baby.
that's the look.
We love it, baby, as usual. And our beautiful Black Barbie is here with us too, and she is
Hey,
going
hey.
hard for Pride, baby. Explain your look and
Yes.
your aesthetic.
Man, what? Okay, so the backdrop was using my son's pride party when he pretty much came out, and he's now part of that community. So why not support
Yes.
him and be his rock and be everything for him? So I'm taking it another further. So I got the backdrop, I got the colors. I'm all about pride right now, and of course, I still got my ponytail, so that's the summer hairstyle for me,
Yeah,
y'all. So
baby. Put in that ponytail. It be too hot out there. People don't understand. It
I
be too
know.
hot. It be too hot out there. We gotta have this hair up. So listen. Today is definitely a big day for me. This is a full circle moment for me. What people don't understand is Ajna Sarah was the very beginning of my healing. All right, so to
Yeah.
be able to grace this queen's presence. And communicate with her and actually pick her brain well, not in person. To me, this is in person.
This is a
It's huge for me, and I know it's huge for my co-host as well. Ajna's getting herself together. She will be on the stream shortly, so we gonna vibe out while we wait on the queen to arrive. All right, listen, we are at my favorite part of the show. As y'all know, we have a few things in our glasses. Ooh, what's in your glass? So I'm trying my best to drink better and drink right. So today I went real light. I got me some water. I just got me some H2O. All right. I'm drinking water today. Look, yeah, I'm trying to lose
well,
weight too, man. You know, water helps.
put a little lemon in there.
True. Yes.
And then when I decide that I want a little bit more, I got a little Gatorade on the side, y'all. If my screen wasn't acting crazy, y'all be able to see. What do
All
you
right.
have, Tasha? What do you have in your glass?
Well, of course, I got my old Gemini cup back. I have some caramel macchiato. You can get this at Kroger, like the Starbucks caramel macchiato.
Yes.
I don't have to spend $8 a cup no more. Thank you, Jesus. That's what I'm drinking today.
Yes. And Miss Onyx, what do you have in your glass?
So today, as you can see, we got squad goals. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Gotta give it to my girls one time.
Period.
But I am drinking a hibiscus tea with just a splash of Jack in it. I'm trying to clear this throat up. And then
Yes,
afterwards, I
honey.
have Gatorade.
Yeah, because you know, every now and then we like to drink, but sometimes we got to take some breaks, y'all.
Take a little break.
We getting
Yeah.
old, the liver ain't the same no more. We got to take a little break.
Well, I got something for you. I'm gonna bring something over. I have some throat coat that'll knock that out.
Okay.
Period, baby. Throat coat, it works perfectly,
Come on,
especially with
throat
vocal
coat.
cords. Y'all, as I stated, man, I am so happy. I don't even know how I'm gonna act when I see her beautiful face
Oh my
pop
God.
up on this screen. I'm so excited. What? Like I
What's my
said,
heartbeat face?
she,
Like, is it warm in here?
she
Yes,
is
I am.
definitely. She's a pillar in the the spiritual community, and like I've learned so much from her, and she's literally like she's open. Ajna is open and honest about her life, and that I think that's what I love the most about her, because what people don't understand is, like I say it all the time, healing never stops.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's very, very, very transparent about her journey and the things that she's went through and the things that she's actually overcame. And I'm excited to have her here. So we gonna kick it for a little minute. We still waiting on the beautiful goddess to arrive. So what we gonna do is we gonna go ahead and get into these comments, because we have some amazing people in the comments. We have the
Hey,
beautiful Jasmine
you
Divine
better
over
know it.
our
What's
mother.
up, Mo? Hey, Mo.
We
I
love
love
you,
you, baby.
baby. Yes, and we also have Twinkle. Now, what people don't know about Twinkle, she is in the music, industry, and she is how I actually met Adon. She connected me and Adon with each other. And then we have Soraya. What's up, baby?
Hey, all right.
Amazing graphic designer. She's brilliant. Listen, y'all, look who we got.
She's a what?
Look
She's
who
a
we got
what?
in the building. Look who we got in the building.
Ooh. Oh, thank you. Thank
We
you.
got
Shalom.
Shalom in the
Look,
building.
I gotta.
See, she's another one of the amazing healers that taught me some things. All right. Look who we got. We got Darian in the building. What is up, Darian? How are you,
You know
goddess?
what I'm saying? Okay, we
Oh,
got some heavy hitters here today.
yes, we got Gates. What's up, Gates? How are
Yo,
you,
what's
beautiful?
what's going on? What's going on?
So yes, we're gonna get into it, y'all. Like I said, we still getting prepared. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna throw in a small little commercial break right now so we can get prepared before we get started.
I know you need another YouTube show like you need another bad lace install. Join us Saturdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Save On Experience.
Established 2007.
Starring Save On, Shukwansha, and Miss Jasmine Divine.
Wow, he's so cute.
Damn it, Shukwansha, be professional. Join us this Saturday, 8 p.m. on YouTube.
Yes, honey. Y'all better represent them channels and make sure y'all go support. All right, those people are like family to us. And they've supported the Kicking It with Lyric official show so far. Listen, y'all, while we getting prepared, listen, it was something that I saw on TikTok that I really want us to do. You know, we talk a lot about what's in our glass, and these individuals decided to be extremely creative with what they use to drink in, and I want us to do this. Let's check it out.
Anything but a cup party.
You got some sugar? You got vitamins? Oh, oh shit. Okay. I gotta cook. Yo, you got a pot? Got some syrup? You got a fan? Okay. I need a flashlight. You got a flashlight for me? Yeah. I got flowers. I need a vase. Need some oil for my hair. I feel like a track star with no trophy. Like, sure do need some soap. Damn, I need some gas. You got gas? You got some hookah? Yeah.
Listen, when I saw that, y'all, I was like, that is the coolest. Y'all can't act like that is not the coolest junk.
It's up my alley. I'm goofy like that, but you need to grow up. You need to grow up.
Like something. Listen, you know I'm always down to do something crazy. Hello, my love. This show is about to be dope as always. Love you, friend. Oh, thank you, spiritual goddess. Listen, y'all just don't understand. I'm excited too. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna do when I see her face pop up here.
I hope I'm gonna do a bust out into a whole Holy Ghost shower. I'm trying to keep my composure, y'all. But y'all have to understand, like, she's captivated me with her videos.
Yes. Yes. Like her videos and the crazy thing is, like, her videos are her life. Y'all, like, it's literally I learned, you know, to be myself, you know, through watching Aj. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't try to be nothing other than who she is. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
And her authentic self has gotten her to the place that she's in now. You know, just sharing her life story, sharing the things that she's went through. And Ajna will she'll grow with you, she'll heal with you. And I'm really excited, y'all. I can't wait for her to pop on through. But I want us to vibe for a minute because we got a lot of stuff going on, y'all. A lot of stuff that we're trying to prepare for. We got some shows that we working on. Listen, it's some things about to happen. Tasha the Gemini is actually about to start her stuff as well on her channel. The beautiful Onyx is actually branching off as well, and she got a lot of heat for y'all. Do y'all hear me? So get prepared. This is winning season, y'all. I tell people this all the time. Go after those dreams, face those issues, and heal through all of your stuff. So, you know, heal through your issues so you can be the best version of you that you can possibly be. Okay, you guys. This is what this is about. This is Pride Month. I am proud of my people. I am proud to be who I am, and I am excited, y'all. I am really, really, really excited. We are still getting prepared, okay? Y'all give me patience. Listen, this is gonna be an exciting interview. So get ready. We got the people in the comments. You excited? Shalom, you excited?
Yes.
You excited, Shalom?
I know she is. Look, I know she is because she's like, oh, what up, Nakia?
Nakia is in the building. Yes, this is another strong queen. Getting it in.
That's my best friend.
We're about to have fun, y'all. So while we are waiting, you know, we're gonna vibe out a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play one more commercial for y'all. This is some healing jewelry. If you want some jewelry that is gonna heal you, baby, and also make you look good, this is what you want. Are you looking for jewelry that is not only stylish but unique? Well, look no further because High Maintenance Creations has exactly what you need. High quality jewelry with a range of styles and also healing properties. Yes, you heard me right. Jewelry that would not only have you looking good, but baby, it would have you feeling good. Head on over to their Instagram at HMC0619 and make sure you tell them that Lyrick sent you. Now, y'all didn't think I was going to leave y'all without a discount code, did you? At the point of checkout, make sure you use Lyrick21 to get 20% off. Get that 20% off and enjoy your amazing jewelry. What's up, Leslie? You are a huge supporter, baby. We got to give you a shout out. You know we got to shout you out. So this is what I want to do. What I want you, but each one of you, to kind of express what you're kind of looking to get out of the interview. Like, what are you expecting from it? Go ahead, Goddess.
Okay, well, I'm really excited. We watch Ajna. She's very bold and honest. And I'm looking to just get some clarity on how I can do that in a way that is not offensive. And I feel like by her doing what she does, it just works out.
Yeah, and look, she's messaging me now. Look, she getting ready now. Look, yes, Tasha, what are you expecting out of the interview, baby?
Man, I'm expecting a way to establish more peace, growth, because she's all about growth and getting things out of your life and putting great things in it. So the way she does it, just like Onyx said, she's very bold in how she speaks. And, in the way that I speak very boldly. But I know that sometimes the words and my delivery can be very harsh. So I just want her to be able to kind of flow through me so that I can learn to be, a better outlet, to spirituality, through my spirituality, to other spiritual people. So the journey is already there. We just have to be more mature in how we handle ourselves and the people around us. So that's what I'm looking to get.
It's like that constant, like you want to take it to the next level. You want you know, and that's what I'm looking for. Oh yes, and okay. Yes. She's getting ready, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We here, baby. We here. So we got our other host here.
Other co-host.
Look, let me see. I'm getting it prepared. Listen, y'all, I'm so excited. Yes, it's the energy for you, baby. We got to give good energy.
Yes. We got to.
Let's see. Look. She's like, I'm running behind. I was like, it's okay, Goddess. Look.
It's okay. Because I know she's gonna make it worth our while, baby.
Let's see, holding it down for you. Yes. So she's a busy woman. So she's finishing some stuff up, and also she's on Eastern time too. So she's trying to get prepared. We got Anthony Brown in the building with the Anthony Brown show. See, Anthony Brown, he talks about some topics, y'all, that a lot of people don't want to talk about. He had a show the other day and that, that was pretty dope to me. He had the coming out stories from the parents' perspective. And that was really, really cool. How are we doing today? Finally, right. Well, usually we catch each other's pre-records, but we still support.
I missed his show on earlier this week. I was supposed to be part of it, but between homework and trying to do everything, it's I'm trying, but I do.
Life happens. Life happens, baby, and we got to roll with the punches. That's what I'm learning. Let things be what they are and get the lessons out of them as you need them. Yes, to Cara, baby. I got to give you definitely a shout out.
I don't even know.
We got him in the building. We love Bo.
I don't even know if she remembers me.
Yes, Bo.
Cara.
So y'all, look. While we are getting ready, I want to play a message from Ajna. Some people may not, have had an opportunity to be blessed with some of Ajna's messages, and I want to play this message for you.
I would love for you to consider that. And it just takes time. You have to be dragged to a point where you realize, even if you my mama, you don't get to come in here and talk to me like this. Even if you're my son, you don't get to handle me this way. Even if you're my partner and I love you, I have to have some boundaries because you don't get to mishandle me that way. And I'm not going to hate myself through you. But until nobody can be there for you, that's something that nobody can do for you. That's a service that nobody else can offer you. You have to come to terms with yourself. You gotta live your life to a degree that you experience enough detriment that it positions you to realize that you have to matter the most in your world. That you have to take yourself seriously.
Baby. This
Can
is
you
the
do me a
type
favor
of
and run
stuff.
that back?
Oh, baby, I would love to. I would love
Yes,
to, Goddess.
please.
I would love for you to consider that. And it just takes time. You have to be dragged to a point where you realize, even if you my mama, you don't get to come in here and talk to me like this. Even if you're my son, you don't get to handle me this way. Even if you're my partner and I love you, I have to have some boundaries because you don't get to mishandle me that way. And I'm not going to hate myself through you. But until nobody can be there for you, that's something that nobody can do for you. That's a service that nobody else can offer you. You have to come to terms with yourself. You gotta live your life to a degree that you experience enough detriment that it positions you to realize that you have to matter the most in your world. That you have to take yourself seriously.
You gotta matter the most in your world, to the point where you don't let nobody direct what they want on you. You know who you are. Come on now. These messages, this is the stuff that has blessed me. Listen, I got some more for y'all. While we wait on the queen, we about to get into it, all right?
You don't seek to tear other people down. You don't. You don't seek to try to critique and pick other people apart. You don't. You do not. That is not something that you invest your time into doing when you feel good about you, when you're at peace with you. So do whatever is necessary for you to get at peace with yourself, for you to heal yourself, for you to grow through your challenges. Else, you'll just continue to expose to the world just how fucked up you feel about you. Because nobody would even know you a hater until you started exposing the fact that you a hater. Like so many people expose themselves and then be mad that they exposed themselves. So many people in this life be so mad that they expose themselves. And when you feel good,
Baby.
I'm gonna need y'all to get ready because her
Baby.
video.
Baby,
She
y'all
be
don't
speaking
understand.
So much truth.
Y'all don't understand. Like literally,
Man.
you don't even know you don't nobody know you a hater. You exposed it.
So Anthony Brown, you have chosen the right show to get live on. I'm telling you, watching
We
her
got some
videos
more,
like you
y'all.
will be stuck on her page all day. I
We
be stuck
got
on her
some
page all
more.
day.
please be more mindful. Please be more cautious into the energies that you take in, even if they come from the people that you love. Sometimes a lot of people that we love are not people that we want to become. So if you do not want to become them, do not take their considerations and their opinions of you so heavily into consideration, because when you do, you internalize them, and the things that you internalize are the things that you become. So I just want you to be very, very aware of that. And the only way to come up is to stay down, stay loyal to you, stay loyal to your choices, stay loyal to your mission, stay loyal to your cause, stay loyal, stay loyal, stay loyal to you. Know who you be and do what you know. And if you are in the process of discovering yourself, I would love for you to consider discovering yourself around those people who remind you of the parts of you that you enjoy or your aspirations of self.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
No.
Man.
So y'all, we getting these from her videos. Just imagine when she pops
What
in.
she gonna say live?
Like this is dude. I mean, her messages have lingered with me, and literally, this is stuff that I've literally saved just so I
Man,
can go back and I can watch these things again and again and again along my journey, y'all. Before we go and watch another one, I want to look in the comments.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've grown just from listening to over the past week. Yes, like
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
seriously,
Yeah,
like
oh
definitely.
yeah.
tremendously. Like I've learned so much, and I mean I've gotten corrected too, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've gotten
Man,
correction. She's and got me on together and didn't even realize it.
yeah.
What she say? I will not hate myself
Period.
through you. Come on now, I
That
don't hate
part,
myself
Yes.
enough
that part.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
to
gonna pick
allow
up none
you
of
to
your
treat me like that.
mess.
Come on back. Period.
I'm
Here's
not picking
another
up
one
none of
for
your
y'all, baby.
mess and going forward with that because that's I'm not going to internalize anything I don't want.
Period.
Whatever I
Period.
want for my life is what I want for my life, and if you
Yep.
can't match that, I don't know what to
Come on
say.
now.
I need
Come
my
Uh-huh.
on.
circle to be very, very tight knit.
Yes.
Very.
Yes.
Peace
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
has to be there. Abundance has to be there. Truth has to be there, and growth has to be there. And if you're not
Mhm.
there,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've come a long way from what I used to be, and I'm not trying to deteriorate, away from
Yeah,
that.
go away from that. Come on now. Listen,
I
we got
can't do that.
another one for y'all. We got another one.
Oh my God, I'm so late starting this path. No, you're not. You begin where you're supposed to begin. Who said you were late? Whose time are you working on? This is your life. Who clock are you judging yourself by? Whose life did you just go within yourself and judge yourself by their standards in their life? Why would you just do that to yourself? You just stretched yourself out in that moment. Like, I'm so far behind. Who the fuck said that? You exactly where you supposed to be in your life. In your life, you are exactly where you supposed to be. Who told you that you were running behind in your own life? You right on time, baby, in real ass, trill ass life. You right on time. You can't be late for your own life. How you gonna be late for your own life? Just show up. Now that you here, show the fuck up.
Do y'all see the grace in it?
She is a spiritual thug out here. Come on.
Babies, you see the
How you not
grace
like that?
with it? And that was
The
that
rolling.
message. That message really stuck with me because like I would look at people's spiritual growth, and I would always be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm not doing enough, or I'm not where I need to be." And it's something about Ajna's messages; they come like on time. So once I'm going through something, I know if I go to her page, I'm gonna find the answer. It's crazy.
Man,
So I got that message, and it was just like, "Why are you comparing yourself? The moment that you compare yourself, you've already lost."
Yes.
you
The
Yeah.
moment you begin to compare yourself, you've already lost. You are you.
Mm-hmm.
man,
You are God has made only one you.
Yep.
Quit stop trying to compare yourself to other people
Mm-hmm.
because then
man,
you're trying to live
man.
somebody else's life. You're
Yeah.
meddling.
Mm-hmm.
And we gonna get into some of these statements that I'm saying because I
Yeah.
want to go through some of the things that Ajna has said, and we're gonna get into her life. We're gonna talk about the Ajna before the healing. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into her book, her retreats that she does. We're gonna get into the amazing healing place, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Mm-hmm.
the healing place. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, y'all. Divine timing. I'll be I'll be late for my funeral because that's my choice. Period.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Shalom, we're not gonna do this today. We're not gonna do
um,
it.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna tell you, shoot, I might be too. I love it. She is freaking real. Just show
mm-hmm.
up.
Man,
Yeah.
just show up.
Yeah.
This is your
You know what
life.
I'm
Just
saying?
show up to your life,
Mm-hmm.
baby. Do your thing
Man,
and don't
Yeah.
worry about what nobody else is doing. All right. Let's see.
Period.
I love that. Now that you're here, show the fuck up, man.
Period.
Period.
man,
Everybody's
Yeah.
loving that. And
Mm-hmm.
that was the
man.
thing. I was like, it's time for me to show the hell up in my life, man. No
Yeah.
more excuses.
No more.
I
No
gotta
more.
make it happen, y'all. So
Mm-hmm.
we are almost
Mm-mm.
there. She's still getting everything together, y'all. But we are extremely freaking excited. And I'm gonna do
Man,
something a little bit different. Since we're a little bit off into the show and we're waiting on Aj, what I want to do is I kind of want to display my explosive talent of the week now.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do it that way so we can have as much time with
Okay.
her as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanna go ahead and display my explosive talent of the week.
Then boy, why you make it so hard? Stop putting your foot on my heart. I know I did my wrong. I know I did my dirt. Didn't know how bad I would hurt. Told you walk out that door and you can keep your last name. Now I'm down on my knees, it's a shame. I'm begging and pleading, yeah, yeah. Forgive me, yeah. Begging and pleading. Forgive me, yeah, yeah. Don't you walk out that door and you can keep your last name. Now I'm down on my knees, it's a shame. Good God Almighty. Woo! Good God Almighty, yeah. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty.
Baby.
Baby.
Anybody that can do a Brandy song like that is a friend in my book. Let me find
Cause
her and follow.
y'all know Brandy. See, Brandy, she sang hard too, baby. She sung from the pillow of
Yeah,
her gut, baby.
yeah. And
She
what a
brought
lot of
it
people
out.
don't know, Brandy has full range, but doesn't really use it because she doesn't
She
need to.
doesn't. She doesn't. That's why they call her the vocal Bible, baby.
Did you know, Lyric? Did you know that there are like colleges that are studying her voice and
I did
her
not know that.
singing, her criteria, and her vocal ability? There are colleges in music that are studying her voice.
What? Are you serious? But I mean, it makes sense because her tone, all
It's
of that is amazing.
you have a raspy, smooth voice.
How? How is that even
How?
possible?
Like, like the softness that she's. Let me see if I can try to do it. Almost made you love me. So she's very smooth, but it's
It's
deep.
very very soon.
Almost
Listen, y'all,
made you
look,
love me.
y'all got us talking. We over here talking. We trying to, keep it going while we waiting. So I'm happy that you all are still here waiting and vibing with
Man,
us. That lets me
they
know
ain't
that
got no
y'all are
choice.
waiting for a message,
They
baby.
ain't got no choice. I told them they couldn't go nowhere.
Y'all like that. What it says, the moment you compare yourself, you have already lost. This is it, baby. For real, for real. No more comparing.
Okay, so you got to try to
I'm,
do stuff too.
yeah, I'm done comparing myself. I spent a lot of my life, comparing myself, judging myself towards other people's standards. And the moment I just started realizing while I was doing it, I was chipping away at my own God-given identity. And I'm like, Lyric, it's only one you. Just be that you, and don't allow yourself to conform to other people's ideals of who you are. That's a great a great place to kind of sit in for a minute. Onyx, have you ever had a moment, like, what was that moment for you when you just was like, you know what, I gotta live in my true identity?
Oh, Jesus. I've had that moment a couple of times. But here recently, just coming out, being myself,
Yeah.
it was like, I'm tired. Like, it gets hard. You trying to live for somebody else for what? Baby, I'm going to be
Yes.
me
Yes.
100% all the time. And if you don't
Yes.
like it, there's the door.
Period.
Like, if people
Period.
don't understand, I mean, in the nicest way possible. If I bye.
Man, and it gets to that point, y'all. Like, seriously, like Tasha, and I know you as a mother, like, you have, came into your own identity, and also your son, you have embraced your child's identity. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, what did you get out of that, just having him come out?
Man, y'all don't understand. Through my son is where I found the blessing within myself. And Lyric knows this because I confide in him a lot about so many things that are, revolving the LGBT community, the spiritual journey. And, a lot of people don't really know this, but I am bisexual myself. And for me to literally come out and say that and be confident about it is
Yeah.
because my son, like Anthony Brown, we gotta have this show again. We gotta have your show again because I need to be on that, and my son needs to be on there. He's very articulate and very
Mm-hmm.
intelligent. The way
Yeah.
that he described himself when Lyric was talking to him, I just had to
Yes.
sit back and just bask in the have the experience
Yeah.
because they were talking as if it was two grown men in the
Yeah.
room, and it made me literally want to walk in my truth because my son
Mm.
approached me with a question that said, if you can't accept me being gay, then how can you accept your friends? You have gay friends. Why don't you love me?
Whew.
And it
Mm.
made me step back and say, all right, you need to go to your room. That's the only thing I could say. But I cried that night. And I
Yeah.
remember calling Lyric and telling him, yeah, I did, I got to do this. And then the moment that I given myself to him to say, I'm here, my friends are here, we're supporting you. So for his
Yeah.
birthday, we just did it big. And when I say
Yes.
that boy has literally made me love myself even more to the point where I'm not ashamed to call myself bisexual.
Yeah.
So he's the blessing that helped me find my
Yeah.
true self instead of
Yes.
kind of being nervous about what people would say. So
Yes.
at this point,
It's
the
like
journey
you're
is
just
mine.
ready. And to see, something that, I wish a lot of older generations would do, like, and this is including me, because I am a part of the older generation, uh, is listen to these kids out here. We can
Mhm.
learn a lot from the younger generation. And
Oh yeah.
and I feel like we get so stuck in our ways, or people get so stuck in their ways that, and they get locked into their idea of how things are supposed to go. Let's tell both of our stories and listen to each other.
Yeah.
If we actively listen, I can learn something from you because I learn stuff from my elders all the time, but they also sit and listen to me. Like, and we learn from each other. And Tasha, like, I'm so happy for you because just to see Cameron, be so free in who he is and having a mother who supports him 100% and gives him that
Absolutely.
love. I saw that joy in his eyes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw that joy in his
That's what
eyes.
made it. That's what
Yeah.
made it for me. Like just to see my kids smile and like
Mm.
just to see them spark. As
Yeah.
long as I'm doing that, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And this is like while we're waiting, I'm loving how things are going because
Yeah.
it's Pride Month. And
Oh, hold
something
on.
that that is, come on now, something that is very important, to me is I love to talk about is the coming out story.
Mhm.
My coming out story was hard. It was hard because my mother, it still is. I love her to life, but my mother was my pillar, and she didn't understand at the time. What this even meant, how she was going to even view it. She didn't like it, and for like over 2 years, y'all, I didn't talk to my mother. We lived like probably like 2 minutes away from each other, and it was so
Yeah.
difficult for me. But as I sat in the bed and I made that phone call to her,
Mm.
I can hear spirit say, if you stand for this, everything in your life will begin to add up and line up. And y'all sitting there, I was like, no, I don't know how this is going to work out because my mama was going off on the other end of the phone.
But
She
if
was
you
going off on
don't
the other
know,
end of the phone.
Miss Candy.
But a little bit after that, mind you, I was already living in my truth secretively. Nobody knew that, well, my immediate family didn't know. But I was living with Onyx at the time because we both were together. Um, so my biggest thing, I was like, if my mother ever got a chance to meet Onyx, she would love her. She would
No.
love her. So I went to bed, but it was like a few weeks later, and I had a dream of Onyx going up to my mom's front door and my mom opening the door and embracing her. And I woke up and I was like, oh my God, this is one of my biggest dreams. I want them to be able to connect, right? And Spirit was like, if you stand, this is what I will create. For all those little kids out there that have parents that may not get the journey, they may not understand, and you're stuck in a place of confusion, I just want to encourage you. A lot of kids out there, they don't have a house. or another place that they can go to just be themselves, but they live with their parents. Find you somebody that you can connect with until you can control your old paradigm.
Yeah.
Somebody that keeps your head on strong, and keeps you encouraged, because baby, they'll understand by and by, and if they never understand, you have to accept that.
Yeah.
You have to
Oh,
accept that and just live in your truth. I'm sorry, y'all. This
hey,
Oh,
trust me.
yes.
Y'all don't understand this journey. Like I've been with Lyric for so long, and I was even there when he met Onyx, and to see the entire journey where they are now is kind of like y'all won't understand it if I try to explain it. But just seeing how happy both of them were together in a couple, it's the same type of happiness as they are best friends. It's crazy because you have to understand, like, just with everything that was happening, like I could tell that he was kind of sad and sometimes, and I didn't know how to be there for him,
Yeah,
but because I was kind of dealing with my son, trying to keep him heterosexual, so I was kind
right.
of trying to tell him one thing and then tell my son another thing. So I wasn't healthy for him.
Yeah,
So we backed off of each other for a little while, but it wasn't beef. It was
yeah.
because the universe
Finding
needed Lyric to go another
identities.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he can't get it with
Yeah.
Tasha right now. Tasha, she's still going through her thing. But when we
right.
came back around, when Cameron was expressing his role in the LGBT community, and Lyric was like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere this time."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now we've come back, and I see the full circle that it's made. I wish you can put up like the little video of you, your mom, and
Oh my
Onyx.
God.
Man, that video, like when I seen it, and your
Yeah.
caption was, "If y'all don't understand this,"
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
put dot dot dot. When I seen it, I cried because I know the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
And it's
that
just
made that.
powerful. Like, Onyx, how did you feel? Did you ever feel like that you would ever get a chance to meet my mom? Like, how
Well,
did you feel?
I told you I had that dream, that I was in her room. So for me, I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know when and how. And the
Yes.
way it happened was not the way I thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Um, and just like to piggyback on what you said about like living in your truth and finding somebody to confide in, no matter
Right.
how many times you have to come out or where your journey goes,
Yes.
by you living in your truth, you learn where you need to go. So if you have to
Yes.
come out as one thing and then switch it to another, that's okay.
Yes. Because it's
Yeah,
like it's
It
life is
is.
it's a evolution. You all
Yeah.
we're not designed to stay the
The same.
same. We are
Mm-hmm.
designed to
no,
evolve consistently, keeping ourselves evolving. Look, I had listen, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute.
Uh-oh,
We got to pause.
infamous.
Listen, I have my brother in the building. Infamous Chi Chi, I love you. Thank you so much for coming by and showing love. Listen, if y'all didn't watch the TS Madison experience, y'all missed out. Make sure y'all go and download the WeTV app and go back and
Yeah,
watch those episodes. All right. Cause baby, they were on point. Chi Chi has a
Mm-hmm.
lot
thank
going
you.
on, y'all. I can't wait to have Chi Chi as a guest. We definitely are gonna
Yes,
have you
yes.
here. I love you. I love you dearly. Um, this is powerful. Like I'm gonna tell you something I've learned with going live. You have to take things as they are, right?
Yeah.
And you have to let things flow as they are. And I feel like this is flowing exactly the way the universe wants it to
Yeah.
Yeah,
unfold, because it is
yeah,
Pride Month, you guys. It
Mm-hmm.
is
yeah,
Pride Month. And we got some kids out there that
yeah.
literally need some encouragement, and us talking about our stories is so important. I listen, I got to get into this a little bit more because I've never really asked Onyx how she felt about certain things. Like Tasha, like so how did you
Ooh.
feel with me being in the closet? I was
Uh-huh.
in the closet, right? With me being in the closet and being with me, and you were really living in your truth, honestly.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
came out the year I moved down here,
Yeah,
like to my whole family. I was just like, some by accident, some by choice. But yeah, it was straining.
yeah, yeah,
Um, yeah, because I mean, where we were and like where we were going,
not having the connection with your family like you had with mine. It was real strange, fun.
Yeah, because I was cool with the family, and Onyx could never go to family functions.
Nope.
And
I was at the house. I was waiting for my plate.
Right. And the crazy thing is, what sparked me to tell the truth and be honest. What sparked we were watching.
Okay, y'all know I love me some food.
Waiting for my food.
We were watching a show, and it was so funny because earlier that day I had already felt in my head, like in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, like Onyx is getting tired of living this secret life. And synchronicities at the time, I didn't know what synchronicities were, but we were sitting down on the couch and we were watching the show, and the show was talking about, an out lover that, was dealing with a DL guy and how unhappy he was. And when I looked over and I looked at Onyx's face, she didn't say nothing, but I'm going to tell you, Onyx's face is say enough. All right. So y'all, I was sitting there. And I looked at her face, and the face just told it all. And I was just like, oh, I was like, you know what? Lyric, is time. And you know how they say love conquers all? It was the love I had for you that inspired me to come out.
Aww.
Because it was like,
sweet.
How can I genuinely say I love someone and be a part of the instrument of their pain? It really does not work that way. And I was like, look, you either gonna make this decision today or you're gonna mess around and fuck up a long friendship. Because I can tell you were tired. You were tired.
Baby, I was Kelly Price tired, baby.
Hey, and we all deserve to be happy out here. We deserve to be happy. And at the moment, Onyx was not happy with me, baby. When I tell you, listen, what happened?
Tasha caught it. She caught it.
What you do? What you say?
Because my son was texting me. It's funny, my son was texting me, and all I heard was Kelly Price tired. And I said, wait a minute. And he clicked in after you said it. So this is what I'm not going to do with you two. These two up here. Thank you for that bubble. Thank you for that bubble.
Yeah,
right now. Y'all are not going to have me on this show.
Hey, but listen, come out that closet, y'all. I'm telling y'all, come out that closet, baby, because it's time for you to be you. You deserve that. God wants you to have. I'm gonna let Kiara Shear say it.
Forget that God actually wants me to have those mind-blowing things, those things that cause me to drop my draw.
One of my numbers. That's what I'm scared about my show. I'm gonna take it.
We deserve them mind-blowing moments that will make you drop your draws. Okay,
your draws.
I mean jaws.
Your jaws.
Listen, y'all, this is crazy. This is dope, y'all. We are getting in. You know what? I didn't look. Somebody said, not Kelly Price tired. Tired as hell, baby.
They call me out. They call me out. I wasn't ready.
Production running through the rain with Kelly Price.
Oh, we have Eugene. What's up, brother? What is up? How are you?
That's dopeness. That y'all come on the right show.
You said some. She said some, Tasha, earlier that I don't want to speed past. You said if you got to keep coming out. So how many times did you actually come out?
3.
Wow.
We came out 3 times. The first time I was bi. And then the second time I was gay.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm sorry. What? Tasha just look who's here. Hold on, let me y'all about to cry.
Okay, I knew it. I just wanted to surprise you. Y'all, this is a special moment for me. My son. I love you, baby.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Hey,
this is my son, Cameron. Yes. So Cameron is in Atlanta with my aunt. And recently I was telling them Cameron, that you recently come out, and since we're celebrating Pride Month, I wanted you to be here with us. And I wanted to surprise Lyrick because I knew that, he's pretty much one of those encouraging people for you. And this show is live, so it's on Facebook,
Oh my
YouTube.
God. I'm just getting
So I'm
extremely
glad
blessed.
you were able. Yeah, I'm glad you were
Cameron,
able to come.
listen, we have not only Cameron in the building, we have Miss Ajna Surah.
I'm trying to get it together. Yeah, I've been running around. Y'all know I do all this shit.
The Empress herself.
This is golden, baby. Let me tell you, you've taught me divine purpose and letting things flow the way that they flow, and things happened perfectly.
Well, thank you so much. Well, I am Queen Ajna Surah of the Healing Place and Panel. If you don't mind, I am not familiar with your faces, but I would love to meet you. Start wherever you feel free. Introduce yourselves. May I meet you today?
Yes. Come on, let's introduce y'all. First, since we got Cameron here, I want to go ahead and have Cameron introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I'm Latasha's son. I'm very happy to be here right now.
Hello, very, very nice to meet you, love.
Yes, and we have Tasha the Gemini.
Hey, it's your season. You ain't out. Make it count.
Let me see.
I love Pride.
It's not you. Let me check to see.
I don't know who that is, but get your mic in.
We got it, Queen.
It ain't me. But I am Tasha the Gemini. Ajna, I have been watching your videos through Lyrick, and I have been watching them now alone. Oh my gosh, welcome. It's so nice to finally meet you in the flesh. I'll say in the flesh, but
it's the new normal.
Thank you for your videos.
In a way, these days.
Come on now. The Queen. Come on, baby.
I know you didn't come through here with that push like that. Well, tell me how you feel then. If that's how you feel, then gone. Then I should have
Come on, and you know what? You make them beautiful units. Come on now.
Baby, custom units.
Yeah, get into it.
Listen.
Who are you? How are you? No, we done did all that chit chat, but I don't even know your name.
Oh, it's Onyx.
Okay, Onyx. Okay. And Lyrick is my baby. I know you.
I love you.
I love you.
People don't realize, like I said to you earlier, this is a full circle moment. You really started my spiritual growth.
Oh, what?
And you did. And I was literally going through hell, Ajna, at the time. I like identity issues. And it was this video that popped up, and your energy, oh my God, goddess. It penetrated my mind, and it really put a lot of different things in perspective. And I've been watching you ever since.
Well, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to even, thank you for holding space for me, because I'm not always received by everyone, but I'm only here for who's here for me.
Come on now.
You don't even that part.
So since we have the beautiful goddess here, and you got all these people waiting to see you.
Happy Pride Month.
No, they stayed in the chat for you, girl.
Baby.
Stayed in the chat.
Listen,
y'all see I put my shirt on.
Hold on, let me see. Yes, representing Pride. So Ajna, let the people know, who is Ajna Surah?
Well, who am I? I am a fairy. By definition, but I'm just a being having a human experience, finding my way just like everybody else. And the difference between me and a lot of people is I do it publicly. I heal myself publicly, and I hope that I inspire other people to do the same. But it comes with some weight, because people have the most to say about the things that they know the least about. I'm a healer of self. That's what I am. I'm an inspirational teacher. I inspire. My desire is to inspire before I expire. And even your testament that I do that thing that I aspire to do. So
baby, you do it, and you do it well.
But I don't have a specific label for myself. I'm like, I'm everything and I'm nothing at all. I'm just finding my way.
Oh my gosh. So your name, I love your name, Ajna. Like, how did the name come about?
It was given to me after a shamanic journey by a spiritual elder of mine. And that
Got
is
you.
when I was renamed after I stepped into another level of my evolution. My
Wow.
given name, which is Reagan Gilmore, it didn't match. So,
Mm.
you know, as you elevate and as you become different, as
Yes.
you evolve yourself, you may reach a point in your journey where it's time to change your name, and
Mm.
that's okay too. And you don't have to feel victimized by the people who want you to stay the same. And it
Wow.
may, like, I still answer to Reagan. My mommy calls me Reagan. Good friends of mine that have known me for a significant amount of time call me
Yeah.
Ray. But I know you can feel it when they're trying to be funny, when they don't want to be
Yes.
evolution and like
Oh.
take you back. And it's like, all right, you better be careful with the songs you might get. You might get all the breaks.
Right. Before Rage and Rage again have to come out. I love it. I freaking love it. I love
And
it.
it happens like when people call Ajna, I know what they want.
Yes.
And when
Yes.
people say Reagan, that shit can go either way. Like, how
Come
you
on now.
now?
So it's like address me accordingly to what you want to receive.
Absolutely. It would be a perfect depiction of it. Absolutely. It's kind of like, if you know a doctor,
Yeah.
you might know a doctor and the doctor may be named Tom.
Yeah.
And when you're at home or when you're in your groups, you
Yeah.
call the doctor Tom. But
Yes.
when you're at a place in your life where you need a professional reference, all of a sudden they become doctor again when you need some help.
Come on now. Yes. Go ahead, Onyx. Listen, I got so excited. I read your question, Tasha. Go ahead, Onyx, and continue, baby.
Okay, so how was life for younger Ajna before the healing journey began?
I've always been on the healing journey, Onyx, because I've always been in a hurting place. And I decided to heal where I was.
Wow.
So I turned my hurting place into my healing place. Like, I stopped waiting to be at a certain stage in my life on my journey to accept myself, to love myself, to discover myself. And growing up, it was a while. It wasn't all bad.
Wow.
But the bad did outweigh the good growing up. I was sexually molested from the age of 5 to 13 years old by people my mom trusted the most.
Wow.
So everything that came along with that, is what I experienced. And I'm still navigating through certain measures of it as an adult,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you think you healed, Onyx, and you might be healed at a level 4, And then when you elevate to a level 12 and you're faced with something that you thought you were healed at from a level 4, and it hurts you all over again, and it's because you're a different person now. So it registers differently, and you may be more sensitive as you develop yourself. Like, sensitivity is a superpower.
Yes.
People always say you want to stay out of your feelings. You want to stay out of your feelings. The more that I learn about me in life, the more I want to feel my way through it.
Ooh.
And I want to be able to trust what I feel,
And you just said something, Ajna, that I've been noticing, like in my journey. Like, I've been having, it's some of the things, like each level, I have to face another level of the issues that I had to face before. And I didn't understand. And I'm like, I'm facing the same thing, but it's just at a stronger level of, each level that I get to. Like, it's just powerful for me because it makes me realize that the healing process never ends. It's consistent.
Yes, I agree with you. I really agree with you that it is consistent. It's like what I tell my 2 beloved sons. I have 2 sons in my home that I raised. And I always tell my boys, life doesn't get easier. You just get stronger, and that's okay. And, if it feels easy, that means you got stronger. But if it doesn't feel easy anymore, then that's like gifting you an opportunity to improve your strength. And that's okay too.
Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all, this is what I get from her. Y'all don't understand. Like, Ajna is she don't know it, but she like my big sister.
I'm merely a reflection. And that's to anybody that observes me and like, oh, I like that, or I do private sessions with people. I'm a psychology major by foundation. That's what I study. But it's really my life experiences and my spiritual studies and practices that have positioned me to assist the way that I do.
Yes.
Like I
Yes.
studied psychology for me. I wanted to understand myself. I was given diagnosis of severe clinical depression. And I actually attempted suicide 4 times in my life. I was hospitalized 3 of the times.
Wow.
So I didn't get myself. I wanted to learn me. And there was nobody around to help me learn myself.
Wow.
So yeah, growing up, it was interesting because I'll tell you a little bit about growing up. I love my mommy. Don't get it twisted. The very best parts of me are reflections of my mother.
Whew.
I would trade them all for her.
Yeah.
But my mom was an alcoholic growing up until I was about 9 years old.
Wow.
And then my mom stopped drinking cold turkey. And she went from alcoholic to apostolic. So she traded liquor for Jesus.
Wow.
One addiction to the next. Like we were literally, mama addicted to Jesus. Like it supplemented the alcohol. So Monday night we went to young people, and Tuesday night we went to Bible study, and Wednesday night we went to choir rehearsal, and Thursday night we went to prayer service, and every other Friday we would have like all night prayer, lock-in prayer. Saturday you kind of hung out with the people that you were cool with from church to prepare for the 2 services on Sunday, and then Monday we did it again.
Wow.
And that was my life. You know, after 9 years old. So it was like the drunk alcoholic mother to the Jesus freak. And me trying to find my way on my way. So that's why I tell people, even though I may not have a religion now, I studied a lot of religions. I studied a lot of religions. And I just kind of settled on the fact that, you know, I don't want one. Yeah. But I don't mind anybody else's. Right. But a lot of people, they heed my counsel and they take me seriously, and I'm grateful. Yes. So I tell them, you know, just because I'm not Christian doesn't mean that you abandon your religion. If Jesus Christ makes you feel safe, if it keeps you in a place of evolution, if that's the net that you need for your life, you stay at the foot of the cross and don't you let nobody move you.
Oh my God.
But as for me, you know, I needed something more. Some people be like, well, what's more than Jesus? Listen. I'm only offending you now, do you? Now,
come on now.
Take Jesus, you know what I'm saying? If Jesus all right with you, don't be trying to do that. Don't even. I don't even want to have to do that. Right. Now you want to learn what I've been studying? I don't think you want to know. So it's just like I just allow people the freedom of choice. But that's it. My childhood, it was just a dichotomy. Yes. At one side, it was awesome, and then there was like this underbelly of molestation and alcoholism and you know, tumultuous family, and I learned the difference between my relatives and my family through my evolution.
Can you definitely this is, you know what, this is why I love Spirit, because stuff goes the way Spirit wanted to go, baby. Can you explain the difference between that? Because a lot of people don't know the difference with the family and the relatives.
Okay, well, thank you for asking, and I will share my depiction of the difference between your relatives and your family. To me, what life has taught me on my journey is that your relatives are the people that you share DNA with, that you have the genealogy in common with. Yeah. And your family is defined by loyalty. So if the people that are your relatives don't fit under your definition of what your family should be, then you just defined it for yourself that those are your relatives, and that's okay. Wow. So what I had to do for my own personal and spiritual safety, my own personal development, for my sanity, I had to learn the difference between my relatives and my family, so that when my relatives weren't treating me like family, I wasn't offended and I wasn't hurt and I wasn't devastated anymore. Yeah. Because you ain't none of my motherfucking family. No.
Come on, period.
So I had to, but it took time. Yeah. It's time. Like I had in a way, in a reality, not just a way. Yeah. I've been on this journey taking it seriously for approximately 15 years. It heightened significantly about 6 years ago. Wow. I took it to a whole nother level because life forced me to about 7 years ago. Wow. And it was about maybe 10 years ago is when I stopped begging for the acceptance of my relatives because they didn't treat me like family.
Yes. Oh my
So I
God.
stopped doing all of the extra things that I would do. I stopped being a pick me for my relatives.
Yeah.
Because I didn't fit in, and I just wanted them to love me, and why y'all didn't call me, and how come I wasn't invited, and you know, or being invited and then still feeling the tension, or walking into a room and knowing that they were talking about you, even though you don't know what the conversation was like. You can feel it in the air. And I just removed myself from those situations. And that was about 10 years ago when I began to make that transition. It began to just be utterly etched in stone about maybe 7 years ago.
Wow.
And I began to take my journey publicly. It's about maybe 5 years ago.
Wow.
To heal openly and like allow the internet, social media to share in my journey.
That's crazy, because that's exactly what we were flowing off into. I was going to say, what got you kind of like, you know, doing your videos and stuff like that? What just made you come out of that shell and open up?
Well, I took a hiatus after I originally opened up because I had went through a personal devastation via a sexual assault that I experienced in my own home by a man that I was leading on.
Got you.
So, and that's why I tell men and women alike, it's dangerous to accept gifts from people you don't like. It's dangerous to, I know we live in the era of get the bread, get the head, and leave.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you what to do when they hiding in your bushes after you don't lift their face up and took their money. You know what I'm saying? So I personally learned the dangers of, you know, leading people on, and when you're ready to break it off and they're not ready to break it off, the extent that they will go to keep it. Even if that means they sexually assault you and beg to just make it up to you on the back end.
Wow.
So I began this journny publicly about maybe 6 years ago. Then I took a break, and then I picked it back up again about maybe 4.5 or so years ago. And what happened was my last, let me go ahead and put it out there. Suicide attempt. I was hospitalized. It was about 10 years ago. It was about 10 years ago. My love child, he will be 11 years old this year, and he was a baby. My last suicide attempt. And when I was hospitalized, these beings literally came to me. It was such an experience. And I knew that they were like my spiritual counsel. Like, you know, how like your ancestors or your angels or whatever maybe. So these beings, I saw these beings, and I was so angry, and I was so hurt. And I just wanted to die. And so when I seen them, I was like, you know, I want to die. I want out. They told me no.
Wow.
And I told them, well, I just kept saying, like, why don't y'all just let me die? And they said, you know, they made it very clear, like, no. And if you try again, we're going to fuck you up. And I knew what that meant. I knew that meant that I wouldn't be allowed to be dismissed from my avatar, but I would probably be like a vegetable. Like I would be incapacitated in a way, but I was not allowed to dismiss myself. And so I told him, I said, well, if y'all don't let me leave, then you got to help me, because I can't live like this. I don't want to live like this anymore. And if you help me, I will show the world how I did it. And I ended up getting, you know, discharged. And I've always been a voice of reason my whole life. It was like people would come to me with their turmoil, and I will be able to help them see the testimony in it. And when I was released, more and more people started coming to me, and I would help them. And they would go tell somebody else that I helped them. They would refer me or be like, you know, well, maybe you could talk to my cousin or my sister or my father, you know, like literally from the young people to like elderly people would start coming to me, and I would help them. And the more people that I helped, the better I got.
Oh my God.
And I moved from a place of wanting to die to feeling like my assignment was to be here. And that's how that happened. So that's how I ended up, you know, doing what I do privately amongst you know, my community and the people that know me in my city, to like sharing my journey with people who would be classified as strangers on the internet. And the better that I got,
Yeah.
the more people that will come, the more people that I would be permitted to assist. So I do this work not for the people
Come on
that
now.
are helped by the work. I do this
Yes.
work to stay well.
Come
That's why
on.
I can't ever stop helping people.
Oh my
Because
God.
I don't know what will happen to me if I stop helping.
I feel the same way. Like I literally, when I want to give up eyes, like I literally think about that. Like this is so much bigger than me. And at the same time, it's all about me. I gotta heal and helping people. That's how I used to get real deep, get real sad or depressed, and somebody will always come needing assistance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on. I'm like, why? Like, why I'm going through this? You want me to help somebody else? But in the midst of the conversation, I'm like, oh dang, you needed to hear that.
To me a lot. I can relate that to that a lot.
Yeah.
And what I would like to classify it as is what I've learned is my life has everything to do with me and nothing to do with me at all. So it's like now for everybody that has ever allowed me to assist them on their journey. For everybody that has ever said, and I get people from all over the world that say, you changed my life. And I'm saying, no, I don't. But thank you for allowing me to help you change your life. Because you still had to do it for you. But thank you for allowing me to help. All you did was allow me to help.
Yes.
But when I'm going through changes and when I'm feeling some kind of way, now I bear the subconscious responsibility for the young people. Like I have young girls that I mentor and young guys that I mentor that are suicidal and that are coming out of certain things. And I'm like, if I kill myself, the chain effect that it would have. So it's like I'm bound by my mission.
Yes.
And when this life feels more of a burden than a blessing, I learn how to take a vacation because this assignment don't stop.
Ooh. You got me crying. And I said I wouldn't. I said myself I wasn't going to cry.
But that's all right, because when there's some things on your soul that only pain can remove. So have a soul shower if you need to.
Yeah.
Wash it off.
Yes. Yes.
Wash it off. Some people be like, I don't want to cry. Why not?
Man, I'm telling you.
Your soul is because you won't let it go. Rinse that off. Rinse it off. Because
I'm so thankful for
the universe. What you say, Queen? What you say, Gemini?
I said, I'm so thankful for your life because you have been able to become a vessel. People don't understand that we are needed to help others. That's what we were designed to do. And you literally stepped out on your calling and you're doing it, lady.
Man.
No, Empress, you are doing divine work that is for your life. And you have me over here shivering. I was
I didn't
hot
do
at
it.
first.
Like, I can't pretend like this is something that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to.
Man.
You are needed. The power that you have, the anointing that you have.
The way that people talk about you, laugh at you, lie to you, lie on you, exploit your life.
Man.
Your name.
Man.
I didn't want to do this, but I think about the measure of misery that will be bestowed upon me if I don't.
Yes, Ajna.
So I feel like them Drake lyrics when he said, "If I was doing this for you, I have nothing left to prove." But this
my
is
God,
my
me. God, this.
So that's what I've been learning. Like, it's hard, but you're strong. And every time that I want to say it's hard, I have to have a reality check that gets me paid in full. And my ancestors and my gods and my guides come to remind me that nobody ever told you that it would be easy.
Come
so
on
stop
now.
telling us it's hard like it's gonna be your pass out.
Come on now. Come on now.
If it's so hard and you don't want to do it, put a price on it.
Period.
Put a price on it. Make them pay you. Because you got to do it.
You got to do it.
So make them pay you. Make your pain pay you.
Come on.
Put a price on it. And that's what I'm learning. And that is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, you were saying something I needed to hear. I needed to hear it. And this brings me to
don't hurt
like,
nothing. Don't hurt nothing. Like even your tears. See, the universe only takes salt. In the spiritual realm, you can only pay in salt. So you have to pay by the salt of your tears, by the sweat of your brow or by the blood of your sacrifice. But it only takes salt. So if you don't want to cry about it, you want to bleed about it. So if you don't want to cry about it or bleed about it, you better get to work.
Come on, Ash. Come on.
See, you're going to sweat it out, you're going to cry it out, you're going to bleed it out, but there must be sacrifice.
Man. This is so crazy. This takes me into my next question because I want a legacy, but after me. And I always tell myself, let me heal these things so I don't pass this stuff down to my children. How do you do that, Queen? What have you?
Children. I'm fertile and I've made some really bad decisions.
Yeah.
And I've been pregnant 5 times. I've given birth to 5 children. My firstborn, she's an ancestor. Yeah. I buried my firstborn when she was 6 months. And then I had my eldest son. And then I had my daughter. And then I had my love child. And then I had the child from the sexual assault. And in all honesty, if I was personally comfortable with abortion, I would have aborted that child. Yeah. But I never aborted before. So, and I had an experience with adoption 8 years prior to me being, pregnant from the assault. So it was just like, plug it out, figure it out.
Yeah.
As for my children, each one of them is a lesson in life. Like even the child from the assault taught me integrity. Wow. Because I thought that I was on my journey, right? I told y'all that I began my journey before that.
Yes.
See, I was still operating immorally, where I would still be leading men on. I would still be accepting their gifts. I would still be, doing certain things. But because I wasn't doing the other stuff that I used to do, I felt like I was on the level. And the Creator said, you got to give me that too.
Come on now.
You can't go where you're going with no integrity. Now put some integrity on that to the deepest capacity. So it took for me to carry a rape baby, like slavery. Like I went through some changes, but it burst something in me to the degree that I don't never want to have to suffer like that no more.
Come on, Ash. Oh my God.
So now I don't leave men on. If I'm not interested in you, I don't take your gifts. I don't entertain you.
Yeah.
And they be begging me. And the part of it, I will run through your face and your pockets at the same time.
Come on now.
But because I lived through what I lived through. Yeah. It's some things that I just don't play with no more.
Come on now, Ash.
You don't know, like you will birth a whole psycho trying to see what you can get from a situation. And then they end up being broken. Like in this situation, like this person, I literally was disgusted by them. I was listening to other people tell me, oh, they're such a good person. Give them a chance. I don't do that no more.
Come on now.
Let me tell you something. I don't struggle to see the good in nobody. If
Come on.
To look at it, I don't want to see.
You better speak.
That part.
If I gotta be squinting to look at it, I don't want to. Never mind.
Right. If it's that small, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got time.
But these were people that I trusted. So that let me know that like I had to elevate myself to a capacity that I had to trust me more than the people that were around me. But that situation unveiled just how much distrust I had for myself. Because everything in me was telling me, you don't even like him. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then I would talk to my aunt, and my aunt would tell me, like, you've been working your whole life. If a man want to take care of you, let him. I would talk to my homegirl. My homegirl would be like, but he like you so much, and you deserve to have somebody, just worship the ground that you walk on. Just let it happen. Like, just let him. Like, just let him love you. And everything in me was like,
Yeah.
So now I learned how to trust me more than I trust anybody.
Because that intuition will tell you
that situation. So even though I would have did some things differently, I probably wouldn't be me if I didn't go through those experiences. So now I have to live through healing myself through survivor's remorse.
Wow.
Because even though I survived through it, there's a part of me that resents the fact that that's something that I even had to survive through.
Man, what?
Oh my
And you
God.
can't cover your face and your ass at the same time.
Can you say that again for him? I got a solo.
You can't cover your face and your ass at the same time. So you got to pick. Either you're going to be ashamed or you're going to be helped. And it can't be your testimony if you're ashamed about it, because you ain't going to tell the whole truth.
Come on now.
pick and choose what you share. That's why I tell the whole truth. Yes, I was sexually assaulted by somebody that literally disgusted me. But how did I get in that place? By leading a man on that I didn't like. So you watch it, ladies and gentlemen. Just because somebody offered it to you don't mean you got to take it. And I used to feel obligated to take it. I used to move my whole schedule around. Like they knew the frequency how to get at me. I want to see. No, I got something for you. Okay, here I come.
Yeah. Oh my God. And Aj, this is crazy because I watched your live yesterday, right? And I was like, you know what? I got these questions laid out. But Aj she didn't work some other stuff up. Like you talked about PTSD.
Yeah.
And I had just saw a video prior that was talking about a young lady had went into her guidance counselor and she kind of really broke it down that you are suffering from PTSD from some of the things that you went through. Can you kind of explain that situation and kind of how you came into realization of that?
Well, I've always I never had a father growing up that was present. My grandfather was amazing. I say to my papa. But my dad, he was a substance abuser. So I got everything that came along with the life of an alcoholic mother and a crackhead father.
Wow.
So even when my mom stopped drinking, she was addicted to Jesus. So it was like, depending upon the angle that you look at it, we still got some issues here. And those people who are raised in church environments know what I'm talking about. Like that's a situation, you got to live through it to relate to it.
Yes.
So, the reason that I handled men the way that I handled men is I had absolutely nobody to teach me what a man was or how to respect a man.
Yeah.
And I lost all respect for men at 5 years old because my whole life men have been attracted to me. At 5 years old, men were sexually attracted to me.
Wow.
So I didn't feel like it was a badge of honor.
Yeah.
When men would express their desire for me.
Wow.
And then I saturated myself when I got older. I grew up with Eve. I grew up with Trina. I grew up with Foxy.
Yes, right.
And they was telling me, hey, get the bag.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, well, let me see how I can use this to my advantage.
Wow.
So the trauma of that came from the post-traumatic stress of being a child, a young lady who grew up without a father.
Wow.
And the PTSD from that situation traveled its way all the way into my adulthood. They ended up manifesting a situation where I stopped mishandling men because I was assaulted in my own home.
Yes. Wow. Oh my God.
And it wasn't a violent rape. It wasn't like somebody slapped me, pushed me down. Like I knew that after the encounter, I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to classify it because it began as oral sex that was consensual from me allowing him to perform oral sex.
Wow.
So it was just a mess.
Yeah.
So like now after elevating through that, navigating through that, enduring that experience and all the weight that came along with that, now I have a much more distorted vision of men.
Yeah.
And I love men. And I'm raising men in my home.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like, you got to heal it right here. So I acknowledge that, because I have these adverse reactions when anybody tries to make a decision for me, tell me what to do, or tell me what they think about me. And it's like, sometimes my reactions can be like, whoa, what is wrong with you? But that's because I had to put my boundaries so hard in place that I don't play with nobody when you coming over here messing with me.
Yes.
Every time that I've ever allowed somebody to breach my boundaries, I've lived to regret it. So you can live mad if you want to.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
So but my reactions can become violent when I feel violated. And they become violent because I feel violated, not because all the time I am violated. Because some people don't mean any harm. I just don't have my certain part of my life is a no play zone. So like, just because you were not meaning any harm, you in the no play zone plan. You see what I'm saying? But
Oh
the
my
no
God.
play zone is defined the way that it is due to the post-traumatic stress that
Wow.
I'm surviving through and acknowledging as I heal myself so that I can thrive beyond it.
Oh my gosh. And this is crazy, Aj, because when I watched that live, I was like, oh, that's what it is, because my dad wasn't around, right? And I really had like a distorted view of him and how I looked at men. And I had this weird thing to where every time I was around masculine energy, I would retreat. Like I didn't feel comfortable around masculinity. So when I watched your video and you said what you said, I said, aha, this makes a lot of sense. Like, because of my view of my father and some of the things that took place, it makes sense why I don't feel comfortable in my masculine energy and ultimately running from it myself in my life.
Well, you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
Because you'll come to a point in your life where you're gonna need your masculine energy.
Yes.
And you're gonna step right on into it. And it don't have to look like what anybody else think it's supposed to look like. You will know for yourself.
Oh my gosh.
And it's okay. What you shaking your head about, Jim? Hold on, not you, Gemini. Come on, Onyx. What's on your mind, baby?
Feeling
Talk
it.
to me, Onyx.
You hitting so many things. Like you hitting so many things that are like relevant to today that I'm going through.
Gemini.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I was shaking my head too. I'm sorry. I was shaking my head too. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. Oh, you got a little lag, Onyx. It's back.
Yeah, sorry.
You can go ahead, baby.
Okay, what happened? I missed a little piece.
She was like, talk to her. She wants you to talk to her.
You over there shaking your head.
I feel it. Like, just the energy and everything. Like, everything you've been talking about, like, a lot of it has resonated with me. With everything that I'm going through recently, coming out of this trance and everything, and boundaries has been one of the things I've struggled with.
Okay. Well, may I offer you a suggestion?
Yes.
I want you to just remember that your boundaries are for you. And they're not supposed to make other people comfortable.
Yes. Yes.
Like, they're for you.
Yes.
They're for your personal protection.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of the reason why when I encounter members, I'm a LGBTQ plus.
Yes. She is.
And I always tell members of the LGBTQ plus community that the worst thing that you can do at this point is advocate for gun regulation. Because there are so many people who make it very, very clear about how they feel about, trans people and people who decide to live an American version of an alternative lifestyle.
Yes.
And I want you to protect yourself at every angle. If you don't have your gun permit, go get you one, learn how to shoot, go to some self-defense classes, learn how to fight, and spiritually protect yourself through your boundaries as you learn to love yourself however you want to love yourself. And your boundaries are for you. Just be prepared to defend yourself when somebody crosses them.
My God.
So thank you for allowing me to share that with you.
Thank you.
See, this was the look, y'all. This interview went exactly the way Spirit wanted it to go. And I didn't even have to, because I was like, Ajna, you said some stuff yesterday that I want to bring up. And we literally shifted off into it. Listen, Ajna is doing major things. I want you to get into your book because you have an amazing book, a healing guide.
Yeah, I have a healing guide. I don't call it a book because it's more of a guide.
Yeah.
There's not one wasted word in that guide.
Yes.
Not one wasted word. And it's about my life. And I give a parable of a baby bird that falls out of a nest with a fractured wing. And the things that the bird goes through as it grows up and sees other birds flying normally and, the stages of it. So I was gifted, Ashe, an entire hierarchy. It's called the Hierarchy of Hurt. And it's a guide for pain, identity, and recovery. So it tells you it's 4 stages that people are at when they navigate through their healing journey, when you are hurt. So the first stage is like an amoratic agony. And that means that like something hurts you so bad that it like sends you into shock and you become lethargic. It's kind of like you don't know what is going on.
Yeah.
And then the second stage is hurt in denial. And it's kind of like you are in a place where you know your arm is broke, but you keep trying to live your life like your arm is not broke. So there's people that like you've been hurt, but you keep trying to operate like you're not hurt and you're hurting yourself more. So the third stage is when you come out of hurt in denial and you are hurt to anger. And that is when you are in a place where like you realize what happened to you and now everybody got you fucked up. So you want to unleash, like you want to make people feel it, like you want to take it off of you and transfer the energy to whoever you can give it to. Like if you come over here, you're gonna leave with the whole thing. Right. That's that Raging Reagan energy. That's that energy. Like I now that y'all done made me admit to what y'all did to me, now we're gonna deal with what you done.
Come on now.
And then the fourth stage is when you get beyond that and you're like, you're hurt to help.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't afford to care what happened to a degree that you allow it to be your prison.
Wow.
You just want to come up out of it and you want to do your best, whatever that looks like, to prevent anybody else that you can from having to survive through what you lived through.
Yes.
So those are the 4 stages in the healing guide. The series is called Hurt to Help. I wrote the healing guide. It's in volumes. Volume 1 is out. Finding Your Healing Place. Volume 1.
Yes.
And then volume 2 I'm working on. Volume 2 is Welcome to the Healing Place.
Baby, I can't wait, baby.
So I'm not in a listen, I got so many projects. I'm not in a hurry to get nothing out right now. I used to want it to be right now.
Yeah.
Now I just want it to be right.
I just said that the other day. Like, I don't want to rush anything. Like, Spirit has been telling me to like calm down, chill.
Well, you know, that's that Pluto energy because Pluto is in retrograde.
Okay.
I don't know how you all feel about astrology.
No, for real. Yeah, no, we in it.
Retrograde right now.
Okay.
Retrograde. I love when Mercury goes into retrograde. Let me tell you, I was born during the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio.
Yes.
Retrogrades used to drag the fuck out of me. Mercury retrogrades used to drag me. But when I found out that they were a tool, I learned how to use them because Mercury retrograde is like your second chance to get it right this time. And also what we're also dealing with right now is Saturn is in retrograde, and Saturn don't care about nothing but whatever you did.
That karma. Yes, Saturn
think
that
about
karma.
how, because see that could be anything. Like people always say karma and they think bad, like when
It's
you
good
consequences and you think bad, but that's not bad. It just means the result of what it just means reaping what you sowed.
Yes.
If you don't like what you sowed, stop planting them seeds.
Right, change planting.
Retrograde right now. So if you have been sowing some good out into the universe, that is the bomb for you.
Yes.
And if you haven't, and the reason why I say that, you know, like, even though I'm not going to mince words, which I ain't gonna play with you.
Right.
But guess what? Mercury is in retrograde, giving you an opportunity to get it right this time.
Yes.
Pluto is in retrograde, slowing everything down, causing you to dig deeper into yourself. So even when you feel all alone, God still got you.
Come on. Come on.
You know? So it's all right. It's all right.
You look, this has been dope, y'all. Look, I was like, man, because people don't know, like, if you watch Ajna, you get to see her beautiful energy. Like, she is so vibrant and she's funny as hell.
I apologize about my lighting in here.
No, you look good.
No, you're fine. Your light is good. We see your light.
I remember that video that she released. She was like, look, I don't care what you gonna get some healing. You gonna get these titties. Look.
Everything I do. You know what? I touch everything.
Yeah.
Because you don't get to tell me who that's why I don't include myself as a member of the conscious community.
Yeah.
I have great friends and great associates and great resources and assets in the conscious community. Don't label me.
Period.
Y'all young just like the church do.
Period. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I've started seeing it. I was just like, it's like because I almost did that, Aj, because I was so used to, religion and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm supposed to look this way, I'm supposed to act this way. I'm supposed even in spirituality, I'm like, nah, you taking that bondage from that over into your spiritual growth.
This life is your tabula rasa, your blank slate, what you want it to be.
Come on, baby.
You want it to be. And if you done created something that you don't like, guess what you get to do?
Recreate.
Yep, but you got to clean it off first. So wipe it off with your tears, clean it off.
Yeah. So look, y'all.
I don't want to cry, but you don't want to start over?
Come on, man. Because I cry in a minute. I cry over everything.
Let me tell you something. If you could drown in your tears, I would have drowned to death. Well, let me tell you something. I cry a lot, but don't get it split. Don't get it messed up. Don't get it switched up, because I will slit your throat with a face.
As she say, she is fragile, but she's fragile like a bomb, baby.
Hello.
She look, Raging Reagan will come out in a minute, baby.
And that was before Cardi said it and made it popular.
So look, you said I'm gonna get into some stuff that you said, because I know you're a busy woman. You got stuff you got to do. You say something a lot, and this was one of the first things that I held on to. You said, stop meddling.
Yes.
And what other people think about you, what someone thinks about you, that is none of your business.
Yeah.
Can you expound on that for the people who are watching?
Because what somebody else thinks will never hold a candle to what you know. So that's why I always encourage people to know yourself. Because the more that you know, the less you give a damn about what somebody else is thinking.
Yes.
And what people think in their mind, like you all the way inside somebody else's cranium, trying to put their thoughts in category about you when they don't even know you. Like
come on now.
I will reiterate, people have the very most to say about the things they know the least about. Yes. Like I've had 2 children that I placed up for adoption at birth. Totally different, separate issues. Totally different. 8 years apart. The same result. So I will have people that know nothing about adoption have their 2 cents to say, and it just amazes me, because if you want to get technical, now I'm about to piss you off.
Yeah, for real. Right.
If you get 1 abortion, you just took 1 life, so that just makes you a murderer. Okay, if you took 2, that's okay, you're still a murderer. But 3 or more by psychological classification, like if we're dealing with it from a psychological perspective,
right,
they will label you as a serial killer. If you kill 3 or more people, the police will stamp you as a serial killer.
Come on now. Come on.
Well-seasoned serial killers judging me about how I saved life. So I can't worry about what people think about me, because it's none of my business.
Come on.
Right. It's a reflection of what they are to themselves.
I would make myself sick, Jim, and I'll be sick.
Yeah.
Trying to change somebody else's mind. Causing me to be more confused about myself.
Period.
That's why I tell people it's very dangerous to try to change people's minds.
Yes.
If you try to change somebody else's mind, you got to see yourself from their perspective.
Come on, Ash.
And then you have to alternate their perspective and try to reiterate something else to them about you. But now you're stuck with the seed that you planted in yourself by trying to see yourself the way that they see you, to change somebody's mind about you who done already made up how they feel.
Oh, come on.
And most people who think a certain way about you, them kind of people you don't even want to be about. You
come
know,
on.
I'm just going to give like a wild example.
Beyonce. Yeah.
Do you ever hear Beyonce talk about what the fuck? Do you know people
she don't give nobody damn.
Baby hair.
Okay.
She don't. Okay.
So that's how I put it in perspective. The people that I would admire are not the type of people that would even pay attention to certain things.
Come on, Ash. Come on.
Yes.
So people who are entertained by certain things aren't even the type of people that I admire. So why would I buy into your opinion of me? Because when I buy into your opinion of me, I purchase your lifestyle, and I don't even want to be like you. So why do I give a damn about what you think?
Ooh, baby.
I know you don't like me. You don't even love you.
Come on now. And as Shalom said, and it's real, like people are literally projecting their own traumas on you, and a lot of times because you don't know who you take them things on, and now you trying to
for opportunity to be distracted from the fact that they hate themselves, even if they use you as a distraction. That's why I tell people, don't let your trauma turn you into an internet troll. Heal yourself.
Come on.
People be trolling to be distracted from I hate myself so much. Let me go find somebody else in this life who's worse off than me.
Oh
so
my
I don't
God.
feel so bad about myself.
Oh my God.
I know that I'm in a -10, but this motherfucker right here in a -25. Let me tell you how fucked up your life is.
That is great. That's so true.
You know, but that's so true.
You know
But
what?
you know,
And that's okay. Let them have it, Queen.
Yes.
Give it to them. We be trying to hold on to trash. Give that shit to them.
Hold on, Ajna, tell them again. What you say?
About me.
What
Why
you
do I want to hold on to that? Why do I want to hold on to it? Why do I want to make it mine? Why do I want to internalize it? If that's what
Come on.
Keep that track. Let it cloud your spirit and murk your life up and mess up your manifestation. Now you can't even manifest. Your dick don't get hard.
Period.
Don't get wet. Your finances in shambles, but you over here mess.
Roll that trash to the end of the street.
I be minding my business. I be minding my business because this box snatching, I can't afford to put this in jeopardy. Worry about what you think about me. I done planted something because I got to store this in my life somewhere.
You ain't lying. Ooh. And this brings me
meddling in somebody else's life and then look in the mirror and you got acne on your face because you done stored negativity. You go meddling in somebody else's life and you look up and now you got a rash right here because you was gossiping.
Oh my God.
Mind your business. It's healthy. Meddling is the #1 cause of death.
Wow.
It's physical death.
Yeah.
I mean, the death of your finances, the death of your dreams, the death of your mission.
Yes. Yes.
The death of your relationships. The death of the relationship that you have with yourself. Do you know that you won't trust yourself to be honest with you about the things that you need to be honest about to heal yourself if you are always gossiping about other people?
Oh my God.
Because you won't even want to tell you the truth about you. And if you don't tell you the truth about you, you won't heal. So if you got a gossiping spirit, you won't even tell yourself the truth. And if you don't tell yourself the truth, you will stay stuck. So I let people be married to their misery.
Have it. I don't want it, baby.
I used to get mad. Now I'm going to give me a massage and a mimosa.
Period, baby.
I bury my feet in the sand.
That's my language there.
It's like Chris Brown said, you hate, you can't even get, how you gonna hate from outside?
Can't even get in the club. You ain't even a part of this, baby.
Can't even get in here.
Period.
And I lead people to their tax bracket. And I don't just mean financially, I mean spiritually. I don't gossip because it's below my tax bracket.
Oh my God.
And I don't go slumming.
Oh my God.
Yes. She ain't investing in that.
This is so real. And I gotta get through some. We listen, y'all. Eyes leaves me speechless every time. I gotta get this one out because this flows directly with what we're talking about. You said people who can't stand the thought of your future will do their best in their present to remind you of your past. So much so that they will try and tweak your past to their liking, trying to tell your story in their voice, hoping they can shift the reality of your truth.
That is a fact.
Ooh, when you said that,
some stuff,
you be speaking, baby.
We do. It's scary because it's true.
Look, Oz, you want to know who said that? She said that. She right there. Baby, that statement was so real because I was like, I used to get into the point, I'd be like, man, they telling people about me and these people gonna believe them. And then I'm getting off into that mindset. And I'm like, wait, that's they lie. And the people that believe them, I don't need to be around them anyway, if they believe.
You will benefit nothing from the people who are willing to believe the worst things about you. You will not benefit from them. So why are you working to use your energy for manifestation to change your mind? I only fuck with who fuck with me. I'm only here for who here for me.
Baby.
Yes, baby.
If you're not here for me, go get out of my face.
Period. Leave me alone.
And people be trying to go, people be going all the way out of their way
Really heavy, Shalom.
to let you know I don't like you. Well, look, I know you don't like me because you don't like you. Look what you, I don't even bother nobody. I don't listen, y'all. I speak truth in person, not a lie. I do not bother people. I stay in my lanes. I don't bother nobody. I don't talk about people. You cannot ask me about nobody. I don't do trending topics. The most that I will do is if it's something political that involves everybody, I will speak from a political aspect. But ain't no way in the world you can ask me what I think about T.I. and Tiny. Have you lost your motherfucking
mind? Her face. I love it. I love it.
But y'all seriously,
you didn't ask me, and I'm ashamed that you want to know.
Like, why do you even want to know that?
What is wrong? What are you looking to distract yourself from?
Exactly.
That this is what you are saturated in other people's trauma.
What?
And it's literally people seek distractions.
They do.
So it's so easy to not heal yourself when you feel like other people are worse off than you. And it takes so much work to heal yourself. People don't want to do this work.
No, they don't.
Is work. This is a whole lot of basic fears. This is a whole lot of alienation. It gets dark here. It gets so dark that you will pray for the light, for the universe to tell you if you're looking for the light, it's because you are be the light.
My God.
And you be like, but I ain't got no light. And then life will blow on you and your smoldering embers will turn into a roaring flame.
Yes,
but you being in the night all by yourself for you to even get to that place. You know, people scared of the dark.
Come on now.
People don't even want to be in the dark. Do you know how many grown people don't want to be in the dark by themselves?
Come on.
That is an example of how many people don't want to be honest with themselves, to do the work, to face their trauma.
Come on, Aj.
So what you turn the light on. What do people do? They feel like they turning the light on in somebody else's life or somebody else's trauma to distract themselves.
Wow.
From the fact that you scared of the dark.
Wow. Wow.
So I just be working on me and minding my business. I got
period.
My business.
Hey, this is no lie, y'all, because I watch her lives and it's so funny. You'll get anybody every now and then. They'll be like, "What y'all think about such and such?" She be like, "What you in them people business?"
What
bills are y'all paying? What bills is he paying? They paying for you? What is going on? What are they doing for you to be all in their business?
Why?
It's so easy to stay in your lane. You know what happens when you get out of your lane and you get in somebody else's lane? An accident happens.
No, you come over here and you start in my lane and I run your ass over. And they be like, "This ain't
period."
Place. And I'm like, "It's a hurting place. I told you, leave me alone now."
All right.
It goes from one dynamic to the next.
Okay. See, and people don't understand that.
She cussed me out and blocked me. And I used to clap back. My clap back is broke. My clap back is broke. I don't really clap back like it used to. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you about this block. It is fully functional, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with this block. I stopped clapping back.
But I'll block you in a minute.
The block is set up. Queen, it's about 40,000 people at the block party. You want to go to the block party?
Roadkill.
Look, Shalom said, "Run you over like roadkill, baby." Period.
I'm telling you.
I love you, Goddess. Like I'm so grateful that you came through and did this. This, like I said, y'all, this is full circle to be able to look. You said it.
I told you. I said when you get ready, we're gonna talk about it. However you want to talk about it. So to those of you who have observed, I want to just be very, very clear to remind you. This Lyric shared his time publicly. He could have took his time privately. I told him whenever he's ready to talk about it, we could talk about it. He could have told me that he wanted a session and I would have just gave him a free session. And those of you who know me know I charge for my time. But he decided to share it with the world. And that's a testament to how generous his heart is. So thank you.
Thank you. Listen, y'all, look, y'all, I'm gonna be crying throughout the day because literally, this is like, she really is like a big sister to me. Like, you know, just being in her energy is just so much. I've learned so much from her, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, Aj. I hurt to see a lot of stuff that you went through, you know, but you taught me so much strength because you went through it. You didn't sit in it.
If you're going through hell, you better keep going. I know that so many times we've heard people say that.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're going through hell, you keep going. Don't you stop. And I'm telling you, sometimes I've had to crawl.
Yeah.
And there has been so many times in my life through arrogance that I felt like my ancestors, my spiritual guides would tell me, you're going to get through this. And then life would knock me down.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but y'all told me that I was going to get through. And they'd be like, crawl. What? But you said you wanted out of it. Now crawl. Like, I ain't crawling. They're like, well, you're going to stay right here.
My God.
And so there have been situations that I had to literally crawl through. And I felt so abandoned. And then I look back and I could see things, hindsight 2020 would be guillotine swinging. Swinging. And then the creator tell me I had you crawl, because if you didn't crawl, if you would have went in there with your head up, you would have.
Come on now.
So I had to break slow crawl. Saved your life.
Oh my God. Sometimes that crawl is necessary.
I'm the crawler. So that's what I want to share with anybody. Get through it however you get through it. Just get through it. Don't worry about nobody judging you. If you got to crawl out of it, crawl out of it. Just come on up out.
Oh,
come on up out.
Yes.
Listen, y'all.
Yes.
You know what? And listen, after this, I'm going directly in meditation. I don't think y'all understand. Like, this is powerful. Listen, Aj, thank you for coming here. You are family here.
Thank you, Onyx. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. You are family of the Kicking It with Lyric Official show. We all love you here. And can you please, before we go ahead and get out of here, can you tell everybody where they can find you?
Absolutely. You can find me at __AJNA on Instagram. You can find me at the Healing Place app. We have our very own app in iOS and Google at Ajna's Healing Place LLC. You can find me on Instagram at the Healing Place Dynasty. You can also find me on Facebook, Ajna Surah on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube. I gotta post more over there, y'all. But the Healing Place Dynasty on YouTube. And if nobody has told you that they love you today, whoever you are, wherever you are, if nobody has told you that they love you today, because love is such an essential in life, and it is written that love covers a multitude of sin. Please permit me to be the very first to say that I love you, and I like you, and I like you. And people's like, she don't know me. How can you love somebody? Well, if people can hate people that they don't know, please allow that one.
Baby, hey. That was a message I needed today. Look, you done switched over. Look, you got the clothes.
That's listen, that's all right, because you know what? That's a testament to where you are in your life. Boy,
Heck yeah.
Nothing to hide.
No, that's my head.
Come on up out that closet, baby. Come on up out.
What? Look. Onyx say you were secretly showing off them units, baby.
You hear me?
Aj, we go.
When I promote it for you.
I got you.
That's what I was just about to say. You see them synchronicities, y'all? I'm like, Aj, we about to get you a unit.
7.5 around.
Oh, look, she got her. Look, she got the measurements in there. We got you, baby. Matter of fact, we gonna get on that. We got you. You let me know what you want.
This has been great. Thank you guys for sharing your time with me.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I'm about to put you slightly in the back. I'm about to release, and then we can go ahead and say our goodbyes, because I got to love on you a little bit. Okay. I'll be right back with you. Tasha the Gemini, can you please, baby, tell them where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Tasha_the_Gemini_. From there, you can find my cakes, my lip gloss, my TikTok page. Go to Instagram, you can find me anywhere. But if you want to go to Facebook, you can find me at Tasha DeBerry, TASHA. Leave the I out. But you can find me on Instagram. So
yes,
Instagram is always there.
Yes, baby. And Tasha, I'm gonna put you in the back. I'll be right back with you, baby. Tell them where they can find you, beautiful Onyx.
Hey, so you guys can find me on Instagram, Beauty by Onyx with an underscore. All of the new things that I'm coming up with will all be on the Instagram. So that's where you guys are going to want to look for me and keep up with me.
Yes, I love you, beautiful. I'll be right back with you as well. Y'all, today has been amazing. to be able to look that queen, that goddess in her eyes and tell her how much I appreciate what she has done for the collective was very powerful for me. And this is definitely, and for you, Tasha the Gemini and Onyx as well. Listen, bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. For anybody that's out there looking to do something, bet on yourself, because I was a little afraid to ask. I was scared. But I bet on myself, and look what happened, y'all. We got a chance to speak to somebody amazing today. To all my evolutionary manifestors, remember to keep working, keep evolving, and keep transforming into the person that you were designed to be, knowing that you have everything that you need on the inside of you to become the person that you were designed to be. I love you all. Ashe.